Hello, beautiful Aquarius. This is Mary Ellen coming to you from Moonrise Cottage. You have an amazing month again. You've been on quite a ride. So welcome to all the regular viewers and to all the new folks that are showing up here at Moonrise Cottage. Thank you. I really appreciate all of you very deeply. And I love that you come to pick up your messages. That's coming from my guides. And I always do this because that's how it comes in. There's a little bit of a flurry sort of about my head, and I get the messages that way. So, Aquarius, this month of September starts with a full moon in Pisces. It's a very shamanic month. Most of the readings are out. I think I've got two more to record. So I'm trying to get them out a little early. Look at the journey that you're on. It is a continuation of what has been going on for you for the last 3 months. So if you're new and you haven't seen them, go back and look. I think most of the videos, I did some housekeeping. They're all arranged now in month-by-month lists on my website, or on my homepage, sorry. So there's something emerging, and there's a lot of talk about sacred breath, but look at that. Dolphin and the seer. You're becoming very clairvoyant. It is deeply related to this love relationship that a lot of you have been engaged in. It's just exalted type of love, quantum type of love. Somebody in your life that's stimulating your shamanic growth. So I want to take a moment, because I think it's important for you this month because the reading's so deep. I'm going to just check in and give you a couple of words from the text about the seer and about Dolphin. So the seer represents the capacity, my guys are saying capacity being the operative word, they want you to focus on that, to reach beyond the obvious details of life into the hidden realms where information is available to those with the discernment to perceive it. That's why Dolphin is here. The seer knows truth, always seeks justice beyond all else, and sees reality as it truly is, without judgment. The seer can read between the lines and understand what is not being said. They represent the power of clarity and the ability to recognize patterns. This month, the seer invites you to follow your intuition as it leads you forward. You may feel lost when it appears that your hunch is taking you in circles, or even through a type of a maze. But the hidden realms don't follow the rules of two-dimensional maps. It's time to trust your gut, allow your perception of your circumstances to widen, to include the nuances and the subtle cues that you normally miss if you take things at face value. When the seer comes into your cards, you have been blessed with a gift of magic. So that's an astounding message, and I just want you to know how it weaves itself with Dolphin. So when we take a look at this, is from the Animal Medicine deck. Dolphin speaks to the breath of life. So one of the pieces of information that's coming through, and a bit of an advice, my guides are saying it's an advice. If you're not doing breath work, just go to the internet, look up yogic breath, sacred breath, things like that. And whatever you feel attracted to, that's the right one for you. Because remember, you're going on your intuition this month. And just start doing some clearing breath because you're going deep. Dolphin dives deep. And it holds its breath. And that comes up to the surface. It's very joyful. So Dolphin can live without water and food for days. As Dolphin comes above the water, it blows its breath out in a manner resembling the popping of a cork. Some of you are going to have a Kundalini awakening. That's part of this message. It's a little bit cloaked. The guides want you to know what you are about to experience in the month of September, given all the astrology. All the planets that are in retrograde are going to go forward. We've got the full moon coming in Pisces on the 1st. And because you have been, many of you, with a quantum partner, your awakening in your shamanic development is coming forward now in a way that's very strong. So Dolphin represents mana, which is life force. It's present in every atom. It is the spirit, it is the essence of quantum energy. Dolphin teaches us how to use life mana through our breath, and it revitalizes each cell and every organ. And it breaks the limits and dimensions of physical reality so that we may enter into the dream time. That's where you're going, Aquarius. An incredible journey. So while you're developing into the seer, with this dolphin-like energy, I want to show you what came out from the journey of love. This whole reading is astounding like this. So trust yourself. The things that are happening are not crazy. So you are becoming your quantum identity, your light being, your prophecy is coming forward. It's true for everybody. The month of September, the readings have been this way. So make sure you go check it out. And look, as you're doing it, drop deeper into your heart. Many of you are already in there because of this quantum partnership. It may not be a love relationship in the traditional thought of a paired love relationship. Because we are stepping into 4D and 5D now, it's very critically important, my guys are saying critically important, to understand that almost all of you will have the ability to step in front of another being and the light codes turn on. For you, maybe for them. And then the adventure begins, and we're all going to have to learn into this. And you are being prepared to lead all humanity forward. Right now, it's Pisces. But when Pluto moves out of Capricorn in January, it's moving into your sign. And so your shamanic, my guys just said, resonance and ability is being queued up now. And it's beginning to emerge because you will be leading your energy, will be leading humanity forward out of the darkness. So we have Mars in Aries. It's very explosive right now. We still have Pluto in Capricorn, and we have Uranus in Taurus. So the earth signs are lit up for change, my guys just said, and redirection. So make sure that you stay in your joy place, that my guys like to call it. So let's take a look at the main body of, my guys just called it your remedy. That's interesting. So here you are on this foundation with the ancient ones. Your shamanism is emerging profoundly and rapidly this month. That's part of the message of Dolphin. So do your breath work, trust your intuition, keep a journal. Any little thing that comes to you, it's an intuition. My guys just said it's about future forecasting. So it's a fertile moment. We see this beautiful young feminine energy with the ancient masters, the guides, the ascended ones, the angels, the angelic realm, a foundation of sacred knowledge. That's what my guides want to speak with you about, Aquarius. Look, there's you and whoever this person is. The dialogue of art, that's the Two of Cups. There's the full moon. This is about transforming and coming to balance. All the twos are. So that's Merlin and his sister. They were very devoted to each other throughout their lifetime. They had a mystical journey joined together as, my guys just call them twins. So some of you are having that experience. Siblings, twin siblings, my guys are saying. She built him this tower so that he could heal. He became kind of exhausted from all the wizarding and this travel that he had been doing. He is healing and she is assisting him psychically. There's a lot of new growth going on. And the light from the water of the new Pisces new moon is just flowing into them. He has this tower, many, many windows to look upon the world and many doors with which to come and go so that he can have the healing. So again, my guides are talking about this. Okay? Think about it from the shamanic perspective. What does it mean to have many windows? What does it mean to have many doorways? You are going into some kind of interdimensional space, I believe, Aquarius. And you have assistance and you have someone helping you with your healing. So, and by the way, if this is the theme of the reading, that's your energy. You are going to come to this healing. You're going to come to balance. You're going to share your energy with another being so that destiny can come forward, because this is your destiny moment. And look, another notion about transformation, transmutation, revelation of sacred knowledge. This is a warrior who lived 1,000 years. So we're talking about how many past lifetimes and how much work you've done in this lifetime, so that rather than having a death experience, you transmute inside a single human life. That's what's going on here. And you transmute into a great wisdom holder. So the, my guys just said the word staff. If you do not have a sacred staff or a stick, a sacred stick, a wand of some kind, maybe a fun project for September is to go find it. And, okay, my guys are talking about, they want you to make it, carve it, whittle it. There's words like that coming up. So you can find lots of videos online about staff making and wand making for shamanic purposes. I think it's time for you to have that. So all of this kind of sacred knowledge being revealed to you, the elk, which is what I was going to say, is about having the stamina for the long journey. And look at the awakening. Look at the sun. You are dealing with this type of radiant energy that's coming through now because of the astrology. Mars and Aries, it's going to be hot. We all know. And September, we're turning the corner into the depth of the changes coming forward. And you are standing in your life with the shaper of growth. That's the Empress. You have everything you need. You can manifest in a way that will probably blow your mind a little bit. So understand that when light beings come here to this realm and incarnate into human form, you are quantum strings of energy. And within that, yes, there are what we would call DNA codes. It's really energetics. My guys are going on that, but I'm going to keep it short for today. They want you to understand the concept. So that's the bounty of the Empress. When the Empress comes in a reading, it's more intricate than most people understand. So my guides want you to know it's not just about bounty and being pregnant, twice. Pregnant with something that's meant to come forward. It's because you have brought it with you and you have everything you need. And the Empress blesses you when you come through the feminine portal with all the gifts you're going to need. Aquarius luck. The guides are not joking this month. It's really on for you. So that's the 10 of Pentacles. So we're talking about in September having sort of a zenith moment in life, in love, which, go look at last month if you haven't seen it. Your travel has been amazing, really, truly. So you're on a sacred quest. That is the sacred bowl of all wisdom. You see the guides and the angels? Again, you're really going to be in touch. You have the ability, if it interests you in your life, make the commitment. That's what the seer has to do. You kind of have to go through an initiation. And you will be able to access, if you so desire, the Akashic records about your soul travel and your journey through this universe. That's what this is about. This deck is very, very mystical. It's why I use it. So we're also talking about the whole enchilada, right? Life, love, marriage, happiness, the kids, the dog, the castle, everything. Human prosperity. Some of you may just desire those things in a very radiant, energetic way. For some of you, it's not going to be about a relationship. It's going to be about coming into, my guys are talking about me, into this type of life. And if you're new and you don't know, I literally walked away from a high-paying professional job because this happened to me. And it's time. Some of you are going to have that experience. And it's going to well up from inside of you when this information is revealed to you, because you are the seer this month. So that is Bo-An. She is a beautiful symbol of love energy bubbling up and taking form. Based on the Piscean full moon that's coming forward, this is your experience. So she walked 3 times around a sacred well, and the well bubbled up and consumed her, and she literally turned into a river. And the river of energy, love energy that came off of her, see her turning into a river? It's really beautiful. She has a lot of abundance. See the radiant energy again rising? It's fabulous. She turned into the Bruna Boyne, the sacred river in Ireland, along which many, many dozens of sacred sites came up and were built after she had her transition. So think about that in terms of what your life, your existence, your presence will accomplish in this place simply by becoming who you're meant to be, who you came here to experience yourself and to stand in this moment to help the world transition. It's beautiful. I'm getting kind of choked up. So this is on the soul level. We've been talking about your human life. Now we're going to talk about your soul contract. That's the King of Wands, my loves. His shield is on the wall. His battles are done. He doesn't engage in human conflict anymore because he's had the kind of awakening that you're having. He's making shoes now because he's going on a new journey. So for you, there's a new soul journey coming forward, the new section of your soul journey coming forward in the month of September. King of Wands, power, passion, the ability to create, to be the king of the realm, my guides are saying, and lift everybody in your realm. That's your destiny. That's what this card is. So the Queen of Knowledge, Queen of Pentacles. So we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles here on the soul level. And she's looking directly at the work. They look at each other. They're working together. While he's manifesting his destiny, she sits in the sacred realm, suspended in the universe, weaving the strings of destiny that he is pulling forward, his DNA codes. This is just really giving me a chill. Beautiful Aquarius, astounding. So this for me is a massive confirmation of all the words that have come. This is the renewer of devotion. Do you see the triple? Okay, my guides said the triple guides. So the notion of the triple sons of Saint Brigid, the sacred initiates, the triple goddess, the numeral 3, all of those concepts, they want you to my guides just said they want you to breathe it in. So please do practice some kind of breath, even if it's 5 minutes a day, okay? Maybe you just go outside and breathe deep and take in nature. That would be a good thing as well. So this is the beautiful Judgment card. It's time on a soul level. You will be going into the sacred bowl in order to inherit your destiny. This is astounding to me. Look, I just want you to see. Look at that. Seriously, Aquarius, look. Thank you, by the way, for your commitment and your bravery and your willingness to show up like this. So this card, if you read the text, it's about the judgment of your soul journey, your many lifetimes. You are going to get a massive healing. And it talks about, one moment, my guides are speaking. This is about your being as an entity of light and your soul travel. You have literally, in this month, you are finishing a circuit of your soul development. And your soul then is made free to go on to the next place of its existence. That's what's happening. Aquarius, I can't help it. I just have to whisper because it's so reverent. Ooh-wee. So look at, here's the outcome. Based on all of that and all the things we've said, my guides are saying, here's the outcome. That's where we started. Well, that's where we started. This is where we're ending up. Okay, my guides are telling me they want it this way. There. So that's the same picture. My guides are saying that's the same picture. That's the Hermit. The Hermit in this deck is about becoming the sacred seer in all the ways previously described. This is the counselor of truth. It is that moment when you are able to cloak yourself and go deep inside the pineal gland, out to have a Kundalini awakening, to transit in this way. See the sun again? In these days when there's a lot of battle going on, you are coming into your mystery realm. So I'm going to pick a rune for you. Beautiful Aquarius, thank you so much for everything you're doing. Very astounding. Could we please, Spirit, have one more notion to help Aquarius? Like I just said, sink deep into the experience of becoming. Thank you, Spirit. Becoming the seer, the wisdom holder. Holding your lantern through the darkness of the next couple months that are coming forward. There it is. Aquarius. That is the rune for Sacred Gateway. You know what? I'm really surprised that we don't have the High Priestess here, because she is the guardian of the gateway. So I'm going to read to you from the book about this, and then I'm going to have to pop off. I don't know if you can tell, but it's very, very early in the morning here. I have an extremely busy day. I wanted to get this out for you because I could feel it coming through, and I knew. All right, so gateway. It is a place of non-action, represented by the god Thor. The rune is Thurzaz. The guys are talking to me about the cards. They always want me to hold things up, and it's really challenging when I have to, don't have quite enough fingers and all that stuff. So, that revelation of knowledge, and the other card from the Journey of Love, by the way, is becoming. Let me see if I can do this for you. So, with a gateway for its symbol, Thurzaz indicates there's work to be done, both inside and outside yourself. Thurzaz represents the frontier between heaven and the mundane. Arriving here is a recognition of your readiness, thank you, Spirit, to contact the numinous, the divine, and to illuminate your experience so that its meaning shines through its form. Thurzaz is a rune of non-action, and thus the gateway is not to be approached or passed through without contemplation. Here you are being confronted with a clear reflection of what is hidden within you. Wow. And what must be exposed and examined before right action can be undertaken. That's why they want you to do the breath work. Pardon me. This rune strengthens your ability to wait, because now is not a time to make decisions. Deep transformational forces are at work. This is the next to the last of the cycle runes leading to initiation. Visualize yourself standing before a sacred gateway. Your entire life lies out behind you and below as you stand on this hilltop. Before you step through the gateway, pause. Review everything. All the past learning, the joys, the victories, the sorrows, everything that it took you to reach this moment. Observe it all. Then bless it, all of it. And then release it, because you're moving forward. It is in letting go of the past that you will now be able to reclaim your shamanic power and step through the gateway. Wow. Aquarius, ooh, I'm all choked up. Very reverent month for you folks. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. Goddess willing, I'll be here next month to speak to everybody some more. And if at all possible, check out the links below. There are new meditation classes for this purpose. They are specifically for people who are having these experiences or who wish to travel out on the quantum energy. We use sound vibration starting up in September. Just put it all on my website. And then all the stuff for the readings, COVID-19, inexpensive readings still in force. There's lots of information and information about the astrology. All right, so check it out and breathe deep, because I think it's on the breath that's going to help you transition. Thank you, Aquarius. I'll see you next month.